Hello, everybody. My name's Odin46. Today, I will be starting my YouTube career off with a very special game, Lucid9. I will start playing it, and yeah, it's a fun game. I've played this game before though, and I was gonna be playing the voices, but my last record attempt, I forgot to put on the volume, my mic. So yeah, I will not be doing any voices. I was gonna do it so that way y'all could have a bit of clues or something, but nope. Besides, I'm kind of bad at them. And I will be starting again. Masterpiece? Perfect. My favorite color. I've always loved red. It's different, beautiful, brilliant, vibrant, unusual. A happy anomaly. Just like me. Red isn't much for nature. Only shows up in autumn, and even then it's a dreary rust or nauseating cherry. And we just can't have that. Not when it deserves so much more. A whispering breeze filters through my thoughts, brushing against my skin with icy fingers. I allow myself a moment to pause, to relish, to admire, to welcome the fresh scent of freedom. This is what I live for. When I open my eyes, I spot a frail leaf dancing upon the backbone of the passing wind, afflicting the world with its appalling shade of asparagus. I plucked it from its branch with the edges of my stained fingernails. Disgusting! How could anyone enjoy this color? Eludes me. A soft brown redirects my attention to my own waiting masterpiece. Oh, so he's with someone and he's drawing something. Okay. It's lovely, really, spread across her drowned face, contorted with fear. Twitching cold fingers clutching at empty air. Did he stab someone to death? Not my best work, unfortunately. The canvas died much quicker than I had originally expected, even when I tried to carve a bit slower. Well, no matter. Today, it shall be a palette for my paint. I make quick work of my new palette's chest, ignoring the twitching of post-mortem reflexes from its mutilated kneecaps. The sweet color of red, true crimson, pure scarlet, slinks down its pallid abdomen, licking at the blossoming turf below. I dip my finger into the settling pool of blood. It's warm, sticky like syrup, or settling gelatin. The sweet scent wafts to my nostrils. Ah, it smells of iron, of rust, of all things sharp and beautiful. Now, a new canvas. I check my surroundings, evaluating the surfaces and textures and sizes, shapes of every object in sight. None are quite so satisfactory as human skin with its elasticity, its porous absorption, its innately warm tint. But a substitute is required, so a substitute I must find. Presently, I realize that I'm still holding that eyesore of a leaf in my hand. Well, I suppose I'll have to do. One bolt, fluid stroke, I sweat my paint across the leaf, the very essence of Van Gogh himself. Ah, yes, dear Vincent. The man cut off his own ear to send a message when words just didn't suffice. I always admired his style. I take a moment to appreciate the leaf's newfound radiance before searching for a proper display. Something like this deserves to be exhibited. I hang my canvas back on this branch. That's better. If only there is more of this color in there. The unexpected interlude of my drives me out of my thoughts. Irritating and just lost you in the climax. Yes, is it done? You're always in such a rush. Well, yes, it's done. I was having a moment. There's more where that came from. He interrupted me. You're the one who wanted to know when it was finished. A thrill leaps through my veins as my lips pull into a tenuous smile. Well, is it? Same time, same place as usual. You know the drill. Same time, same place as usual. You know the drill. I nearly clapped my hands, but mastered myself for one final word. Understood. I cut the transmission and eagerly withdraw a small bottle from within my jacket. Only one pill left, but no matter. I'll be getting more soon enough. I popped the final capsule into my mouth, puncturing its skin with my teeth and rolling the bitter gel over my tongue. Now this is life. As a wave of euphoria sweeps through me, I turn from my handiwork, strolling out of the meadow. 2 days fun is over, but tomorrow will hold just as many pleasures. Ma? Yama Ishimoto? Huh? I sluggishly pull my head upward, fixing my eyes on the woman at the front of the classroom. Are you even listening? I had an instinctive smirk. Technically, no. I've always found napping more appealing than relearning history that's been drilled into me since age 6. Not that I can actually say that. In all honesty, this teacher doesn't deserve that kind of callous response. Yes, ma'am. Perfect. Summarize the whole section we've been reviewing. I glance at the touch screen board mounted behind the teacher, quickly skimming over the graphics and typography hovering on its surface. History of Isamu, our glory metropolis. Since 2000 AD, I believe it said. Y'all can find out for yourselves when y'all play. Easy. Life was really boring for a while. We weren't in debt, weren't at war, and we're basically doing nothing interesting. The teacher's lips purse into a thin smile as the classroom erupts into snickers. I feel the slightest tinge of regret in my sarcasm. Then, in 2007, America entered a debt crisis that caused a worldwide financial crash. Japan was one of the countries most affected by this. Well, second to China. And why might that be? Because we were dumb about who we partnered with? She taps her fingers impatiently on her desk, her eyes narrowing into slits. Well, she asked me to summarize the chapter. She asked me how. Anyway, our glorious government didn't handle the situation so hot, so we had a lovely depression with all-time highs of unemployment and crime. Good effort. Good star. Gold star. The teacher waves her hands as the class roars with laughter. Right, that's enough. I'll be needing to talk with you after class about your attitude, young man. In other news, grass is green. Elizabeth, perhaps you can salvage this explanation. She gestures a few seats to my right where my lavender-haired classmate sits. Her spine is straight as a ruler. I feel a curdle of distaste in the pit of my stomach as I lounge against my chair. Of course, Elizabeth Oshara, class valedictorian, school poster child, and the area's golden girl. Nap time! I settle my head in my arms as Elizabeth leaps to her feet, smiling warmly. Certainly, during this time, Japan fell into chaos. Public demonstrations, often violent, occurred almost every day. Furthermore, political scandals regarding the national government kept spreading. The teacher relaxes at Elizabeth's textbook recitation. She even shoots a quick glare in my direction as if to say, "See, why can't you be like Elizabeth?" Eventually, local political powers became more effective than the centralized administration, hence why Isamu operates as smoothly as it does. Yes, thanks to the mayor's efforts. Perfectly done, Elizabeth. Elizabeth smiles primly and settles back into her seat, fixing her eyes on me with challenging disapproval. I only shrugged my shoulders, sending her an easy smirk. Ooh, beautiful and rainy. She might be worthy enough to make a list. I glance to my left just in time to catch another classmate, Yahiko Ikari, winking conspicuously at Elizabeth. She clearly ignores him. Well, that's Yahiko for you. I can't remember a day when he hasn't tried to flirt with some girl or another. Nor can I remember a day when he wasn't flat out rejected. Technically, he's my former roommate, which makes him my friend of 2 years. How close of a friend? That's up for debate. Huh? She managed to deflect my charm. I wonder how. Me too. No one can resist the Yahiko Ikari. Yahiko! Yahiko clamps his mouth shut at the teacher's strident command. She leans heavily against her desk, massaging her temples with her fingers. Alright class, thanks to Elizabeth, we've seen where we come from. I'm sure you're all wondering what the point of this history recap was. Not really, no. We must study the past to understand the future. As such, it's imperative that the next topic be taken seriously. So, where do you all see yourself 10 years from now? I'm barely able to stifle a snort. It's only, the second day of school? Sure, this is a third year class. Sure, we're preparing for the college entrance exam. Does that mean we have to know exactly what we want to do for the rest of our lives? The teacher pointedly looks at me, a hard glint in her eyes. Yama Ishimoto, perhaps you'd like to get us started. I'm tempted to say no thank you, but that'd be pretty rude. I'll manage my parents' restaurant, I guess. Teacher's lips tighten ever so slightly. I know what she's thinking. No passion, no ambition. It'll be a failure, this one. They'll pay the bills. What more can I ask for? Really, dude? Out of anything you could have picked, you picked a restaurant manager? Well, what would you suggest? There's a bunch more, dude. Like women and cars. And you criticize me for lack of imagination. Come on, it's any years, anything you know. Teacher shoots a disapproving glare at as his voice raises dramatically in volume. Ah, Yahiko, thank you for volunteering. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Yahiko beams and I feel a sudden sense of dread. There goes his dream. The one that I've heard no less than 200 times before. Well, Teach, I see myself with a Ferrari F500 under one arm, a Lamborghini Aventador 700-4 under the other, and a lot of beautiful women in between, fighting for the honorable privilege of bearing my children. The class stares at me. Ah, heck, let's have some fun. I whisper to him, what about the mansion? Right. Take all that and put it in front of a 20,000 square foot room, attended to by a staff of 1,000 men. And where is it located? Oh, it's in the Caribbean, on an island, a man-made island specifically constructed just for me with my name laser engraved into the hills so that every plane that flies by sees that it belongs to. That's quite enough, Yahiko. Thank you for your, input. Clearly, she doesn't believe in his dream. Actually, I don't think anyone except Yahiko believes in his dream. Then again, Yahiko has enough belief to make up for everyone else. Now, Umeko, what about you? As the rest of our classmates drone on about joining some kind of mega corporation like Lemniston, or forward to pharmaceuticals, I went closer to Yahiko. You forgot something. I did? The yacht, the walk-in closet just for designers use, the private jet, a second mansion in Tahiti. Oh crap, I did. Hey, Teach! Fortunately for the teacher, the school bell rings before he can grab her attention. Classmates immediately shove their belongings into their bags and bolt for the door. Meanwhile, Yako heads straight for the teacher's desk. Eyes lit with excitement as he gathers on and on about his yacht and his designer shoes and his private jet and the second mansion in Tahiti. Restaurant manager, huh? And then there's Elizabeth. Slipping into Yaiko's now vacancy, she shifts her backpack's weight to the desk and raises a patronizing eyebrow at me. Oh, sorry for being rude, said the CEO of the corporation. Sorry that I actually have ambition, Mr. Manager of the family restaurant. What? So I've talked about having a mansion and cars and maids on my own personal island? You didn't even shoot for a restaurant not vampire. They'll kick the bucket one day. I might as well be the one who takes over. Have some respect, would you? Let's look at that. Respect? Me? I flush her bright, friendly smile. See you around, isn't she fumes, but forces herself to take a deep breath until her expression sells. Unfortunately, that was a pretty nice comeback. I'll give her that. But, slow up for lunch? The student slides through the door with a warm smile on the way. I recognize her as a girl who's always with Elizabeth. Don't know much else about her. In the blink of an eye, Elizabeth's face softens into a friendly grin. I'll be right there. Yep, just in case it wasn't clear enough. Her hate is directed exclusively at me. She's the queen of angels to everyone else. Sorry guys, I accidentally did something wrong. So I had to go back to my save. A student slides through the door with a warm smile on the way. I recognize her as a girl who's always with Elizabeth, but no much else about her. So, yeah, I'll be starting from over here. Sorry if y'all hear me repeating. I'll try to get you under the situation next time. In the blink of an eye, Elizabeth's face softens into a friendly grin. I'll be right there. Yep. Just in case it wasn't clear enough, her hate is directed exclusively at me. She is the queen of angels to everyone else. But you don't even this girl, who I guess is the closest thing she has to a friend. Well, Ishimura it's been a pleasure. I bet it has. She lifts her chin and stiffly walks out of the room, nearly bumping into a startled Yaiko on the way out, as a train of second years, probably her groupies, blur away. Yaiko slips next to me. Okay guys, I'll be ending the video here. Like I said, if I did say it at the beginning actually, like, favorite, subscribe, share, post, especially this. I want y'all to post friendly or constructive criticism. And I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace.